Big Ten Media Days all wrapped up here in Chicago, and it's fitting that they take place in the Windy City because the winds of change are blowing up in East Lansing as the Spartans look to reestablish their identity for the 2017 season. I'm here at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak where Greg Kampe, Tom Izzo, and a number of other coaches taking some time to visit with the children who are patients here and really bringing some smiles to brighten their day. You'll hear from these coaches as to why these kids are their heroes coming up next in sports.
Around here.
Alex, I'm down here. Some Michigan fans were nice enough to invite me to their tailgate, and former Michigan AD Don Canham once said he wanted a tailgate to be a family event. And the Michigan-Michigan State rivalry is certainly something that's all in the family for a number of Michigan players. This one will stick with Michigan and the 44 seniors it had on its field today for a while, as its dreams of winning a Big Ten were dashed by the Buckeyes. In Columbus, Jay Sarkar, 6 Sports. After Michigan's win over Minnesota on Saturday, Coach John Beilein revealed to the media that Derek Walton told him 1 week ago on Sunday, before the Nebraska game, that Michigan was going to come to Washington, D.C. and win the Big Ten tournament. And because of Walton's tournament MVP performance, Michigan did just that, knocking off Wisconsin 71-56 to win the program's first Big Ten tournament championship.
Well, it was a private guarantee, to me, but we didn't go blasting it around. But I was shocked by it because we were just talking, and we weren't talking about basketball. We were talking about life on the way out there. And then all of a sudden, Coach, we're going to win this tournament. I did mention I think we're on the bubble, and I might have said this might be a good game to get another away win. I think we were talking about away wins. He said, Coach, I don't know what will happen, but we're going to win that tournament. We won't have to worry about getting in the NCAA.
We thought we could make a short run at this very point in time in the year, and like I said, I just felt like we was clicking on all cylinders, and we came out, and in the first game here, I think you guys got a sense of how good we can be, how talented we are at all 5 spots, but I just got a high sense of belief in this group of guys.
It feels great, especially with the week that we've had, with everything that happened this past Wednesday. We're extremely just blessed and grateful to be in the position we are in.
A lot of people kind of wondered if when you guys started winning those first couple games Thursday, Friday, this might be kind of a team of destiny feel for this tournament. Now you guys have won the whole thing. Do you kind of feel a little bit that way?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think we've felt that since the beginning, especially the big one over Purdue. And then when we were cutting down the nets, we all just gathered together and we said that we did it. And I think the big message when Coach talked to us afterwards is we're not done yet.
It's a huge accomplishment. This is a memory that you'll always have for the rest of your life. That you can be able to have this bond with your teammates. You're talking about it with your family. We're not done yet, though. We have other goals that we want to be able to accomplish.
When you're in a plane crash, you don't think about that at all. So, not really, because you don't think about it at all. You go game by game. So, I think that's what we did, and that's what paid off, too. And all of those teams we beat in the last couple of days are really, really good teams. Right now, I just feel like a champ, and that's it.
Michigan pulled off what some thought to be impossible when the team arrived on Thursday to play Illinois in its practice jerseys just mere hours before tip-off. But the Wolverines ripped off 4 wins in 4 days and can now call themselves Big Ten tournament champions, something they'll be happy to do as they're ready to play in the NCAA tournament later this week. Signing off from the Verizon Center, Jay Sarkar, 6 Sports. Much like his basketball counterpart Tom Izzo, MSU football coach Mark Dantonio, not really one to use social media all that often. However, just 2 days shy of 1 year ago, on New Year's Eve 2016, Dantonio tweeted that the Spartans were at the pinnacle of college football in the playoff a year ago and would rise up again in 2017. The Spartans did exactly that Thursday night in San Diego, beating Washington State 42-17 in the Holiday Bowl. What does it mean to you to come through with that guarantee?
Well, I really can't remember tweeting that out, but I did feel like that. I did feel like we'd rise up. I knew that when we walked back in that building after last year's 12th game, that we would start back, and that the road back wouldn't be easy, but there was a road back.
Yeah, it's something we talked about all off season, getting this program back to where it's supposed to be, and we truly believe that we're supposed to be at the top. We do everything we can to make this program great every year, and we did a little bit of extra this year to get back to this point. And it just shows the dedication that everybody has on this team.
A lot of hard work and dedication. You know, we've been through it. You know, as a team, we've been through it. You know, beating up on each other through spring ball and attacking each other, and we're in the workouts and stuff. And you know, as we came together as a team, and we went through it. So that's everything that it took.
I mean, a lot. You know, we put the younger class, you know, in 2018, freshmen coming in a better place and a better move, more momentum, you know, instead of coming to a year, you know, with a stump like 3-9 last year. So being, you know, 10-3, man, that's going to be real big for them guys coming in.
While no one can be certain what the future holds for the Spartans, we do know one thing. They have almost every starter of note returning for 2018. But for now, I think Michigan State is going to be pretty happy celebrating this Holiday Bowl. Signing off from San Diego, California, I'm Jay Sarkar. Fred, back to you.
Sports' Jay Sarkar was in the meeting when the announcement was made this morning, and he joins us live from MSU's campus. What can you tell us, Jay?
Good afternoon, Siobhan. I just got out of the media briefing that Mark Hollis held, where he announced after just over 10 years as Michigan State's athletic director, he was retiring effective immediately. Now, Hollis, of course, did this with a heavy heart. It was a fairly emotional gathering at times as he looked back on his tenure, but he decided this was the best way for the university to move forward, but also did mention that the Larry Nassar scandal and the hearings from this week did not directly impact his decision. He made this decision with his wife, Nancy, and his 3 children, but Mark Hollis stepping down after 10 years as Michigan State athletic director. And according to Associate AD Matt Larson, there is no decision yet on who will serve as Michigan State's interim athletic director. Here's Hollis's statement at the media briefing just an hour ago. Mark Hollis's impact on Michigan State University athletics, of course, undeniable. As for what happens moving forward, we aren't entirely sure yet, but we will have updates for you throughout the day. Here for you on the campus of Michigan State University, Jay Sarkar, 6 Sports. Siobhan? Kyle Larson came into the race today sitting on the pole position, and he came away the winner. His 2nd straight win here in Brooklyn, but for Larson, perhaps most special of all, both his young son and his father in attendance to watch him win his 2nd straight race here at Michigan International Speedway.
Cool to get it back in victory lane here at Michigan. I always enjoy coming here, and you know, to get a win with Cars 3 on the car. My son's a big Lightning McQueen fan, so he was excited about this race for the last couple weeks just because he knew what was coming. Did you get that? My dad and I have a goofy relationship, so you know, they don't get to make it to a whole lot of races, my parents, and for them to be here on Father's Day, I think my mom had to talk my dad into coming. You know, they were going to go to some sprint car races today, but you know, she talked him into driving here from Ohio and being here, and so it was cool to win and cool to have them here in Victory Lane.
I'm very proud. I mean, you know, it's Father's Day, and you know, I mean, what better gift could I get, really? You know, I can't even remember another Father's Day present right now. I mean, this one definitely tops it.
Awesome to win with Owen here. You know, he's it's such a fun stage in his life right now. You know, he's learning how to talk, and well, I mean, he talks a lot. He's learning how to put sentences together now. So so much fun to be around him, and he's soaking it all in. It's crazy to see how much he's growing each and every day. He said, "Daddy, good job," which was really cool, and said "ka-chow," which was awesome as well.
For a 2nd straight race here at MIS, Kyle Larson leaving his tread marks on victory lane, and he hopes that come August in the Pure Michigan 400, he might be able to make it 3 in a row at NASCAR's fastest track. At MIS, Jay Sarkar, 6 Sports.